Welcome, man. Welcome back to the channel, y'all. What is going on out there in the world? That's right, man. It's been a minute. Feel like I've been away for a while. I feel like I've been on vacation, but I ain't had a vacation in I don't know how long. Well, anyway, guys, what is popping? Thursday, Tech Talk Thursday. Like I say, uh, one more day for those of you that's got the weekend off. Kudos to you. All right. Enjoy it. All right. Because some of us will be at the job. All right. So, what happened over the past week? Yes, I wasn't here. I'm sure some of y'all know Walter Humphrey. What is going on? Walter Humphrey, didn't I see something from you earlier about a valve body? You commented on a real old video. Yeah, something about you used you got to use valve body. You got to refresh my memory, Walter. I can't I'm not remembering. I had to go back to a different screen to look at that, but yeah, we was communicating on a video I did like 3 years ago. I still can see it, so don't get me wrong. It's not that I can't see it, just I can't pull it up on this screen because it's so far back. But tell me about your valve body, man. What is going on with that valve body? I hope you got that car going, man. I use the used valve body. There's nothing wrong. Nothing really wrong with using. I mean, you take it. That's gonna be some risk in anything you get that's used. So, um, yeah, you got to use. But I'm curious to know what's wrong with it or what's going on with it. Mervin Small, what is going on, man? JT sent you a picture of that Dodge Caravan towing that Ford. Where you send it to, Mervin? I'm gonna go hunt it down. It's kind of slow today. What you sent it on my what Facebook or you emailed it? What'd you send it to, Mervin? Also, guys, I got a lot of questions. Or I got a few questions on that video I uploaded today. We was talking about the data link connector, okay? DLC connector. Got a couple of questions. One by one, Mr. Coyote. I never knew or thought the OBD connector could go bad, but learn something new every day. Now, Coyote, it's not that it goes bad, it's that it can become open potentially by a blown fuse. And that OBD connector is used for scan tools. So, like I said in that video, if you plug your OBD connector into the connection and your scan tool do not fire up, then yes, you could. It could be something very simple as a fuse. So that's what I was trying to enlighten everybody on. Like I said, it happened to me the other day, but it's not that your OBD connectors go bad. It's protected like anything else. A fuse is protected by a fuse. So if that fuse pop, you need to go and get that fuse replaced. All right. Online mechanic tips at Gmail. You did? Let me see what my man Mervin talking about. When did you send it, Mervin? Man, you be tripping, man. You be tripping. Mervin. What was your name? Mervin. I don't see nothing from you, Mervin. Come on, Mervin. When was this, baby? I see. What up, William Method, all the way from Kentucky? What's going on, man? Got to clean up that ESM on my Jeep. Got a code. A U code. That's communication, baby. Yes, you got to get that. Who's that? Caesar 25. I don't see nothing, Mervin. When did you send it? Or what's the name you use? I'll search your name. Did it come from one Mr. Mervin Small? No message from Mervin Small. Yes, Caesar. What happened, man? Got to clean the ESM on my Jeep. Got to code you for. Oh, okay. Let me search. MBRVD dealers. LLARD 777. Did I spell that right? MERV, blah, 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 blah. You sent it to Online Mechanic Tips. Okay, that's another, okay, what I'm in? I'm in my Gmail. I'm in my easy, I'm in a whole different, okay, I know what you're saying, Mervin. Yeah, I will have to log out to go over there. All right, but, I have to check, I got to see what happened, man. What you talking about over there? What exactly was going on? So I had to log out and go back over there, Mervin. So we'll see what's up. Hello, William. What's going on, William? Mervin Small. Walter Humphrey. My car won't start. I'm getting P0743 code. I took my valve body off my car and I replaced it with one from the junkyard. So I'm asking if the valve body needs programming. What year? What kind of car is this, man? What year, make, and model car this is? Because if it's an older model car, no. You just let me explain something, Walter. Just because, okay, your car won't start. Now, true, valve bodies are equipped with things like neutral safety switch. So if that circuit is open, yes, that could cause you a no start. But you can't, just because you saw the code P07, whatever it was, doesn't really mean that that's the reason for your no starts. Okay, you really should have diagnosed why the car wasn't starting. Now, first of all, I don't even know what is P07, where'd it go? 0743. P0743. What in the world do that stands for? P0743. I'm pulling up a generic. That's a torque converter code, man. It's a diagnostic term of torque converter circuit electrical. This can happen for multiple reasons. Now I need to apply this. I need to know what kind of car you're. 2013 Dodge Charger. That 2013 is gonna have a nag one transmission in it because I think the 8-speed rear-wheel drive showed up in 2014. But Mervin, Walter, what when you say you're not starting, what is it doing? Is it cranking over? Because that code could be a coincidence and not be the reason why you're not starting. So explain your no start situation. Is the car not starting, or is the car not cranking? Those are two separate incidents. So, yeah, put down 2000. It's a 13. Okay, yeah. Let me know if it's what's up with the no start. Okay, because just because you had a code, that doesn't mean that's why you're not starting. Is my point. Okay. Yeah. So let me know. William, I had an ice storm come through last night at work. Tonight, chilling, literally. That's what's up, William. It's safer in the house, my man. Stay in there. And why I got this up? Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot safer in the house. Also, ice storm, man. Whoo, I'm in Georgia, man. We ain't seen no ice in. We ain't seen no ice in a minute, player. Thank goodness. Y'all can keep that. All right. Oh, Tom Cook, what's going on, man? My 96 Dakota rear end fell off this morning. You both, oh, good Lord. Rusted out. 96 Dakota? I got one of them. I think mine's a little newer than yours, Tom. Mine's a '02. I think. 96, man. Do you even got a scan tool that can read that car? You know, the DRB don't even go back that far unless you got what is it, a yellow card? Tom got a old 96 Dakota rear end fell off this morning. How do the rear end fall off? You both rusted out. Man, y'all got ice out there and your rear end falling apart. You better be careful, Tom. Torque converter clutch solenoid. My man Walter, that has nothing, absolutely nothing. It cranks from the fuse box. That has nothing. The torque converter has nothing to do with why you're not starting. Okay? You have to start your diagnosis with why you're not starting. It cranks from the fuse box. What exactly do that mean, Mr. Walter Humphrey? Okay, let me see if I can break this down. You take your key. It could be a push start. I don't know what kind of starting system you have. You take your key, you put it in the thing, but when I put my feet on the brake and push the start in, okay, it's a push start. Hold on. When I put my feet on the brake and push to start in the car, all lights come on, but won't crank. Yes, that's not fuel pump, valve body, none of that. Like I say, this is Walter. You know what kind of transmission you have? Is this a nag? The pin that you pulled off to do the valve body, does it have one, two, three, four, five, six T30 torque? Is it torque screws or bolts? I can tell that way. If it's torque T30 torque screws, it's a nag one transmission. But I don't know what kind of transmission you got. You may not know exactly what transmission you have, but I'm curious to know what transmission you have. But when I put my feet on the brake and push to start in the car, all lights come on but won't crank. Man, Walter, you got something going on, but not. It's hard to say, but I can. I think you have a. You don't. The torque converter is not the reason why you're not starting. Yes, I would feel comfortable saying that. So you got to diagnose this car from a no start standpoint, and go from there. I assume you got a scan too. That's how you pull the fault code. 2013 Dodge Charger with a 3.6, spinning over but no start. But when I put my feet on the brake and push to start in the car, all lights come on. Okay, T30. Yes, this is a nag one transmission, then, guy. So if you replace the valve body, that means did you have to take that little cup plug off? It's a little 7mm goes straight in through that cup plug. You unscrew that, pull that out, and drop the valve body. See, it won't start or crank from inside the car. Just all lights come on. Just hear fuel pump priming. You turn the key, you hear bzzz for 2 seconds, then it stops. Okay. Walter. You obviously got a nag because you got T30 torque screws. And a nag, like I say, the neutral safety switch are built on mostly all the valve bodies nowadays. But why are you not starting, Walter? A torque converter clutch code will not stop you from starting. You turn the key, but won't crank or start. Just hear fuel pump. Okay. But when I put my foot on the brake and push to start, all lights come on, but won't crank or start. You got a starter issue going on. You got to diagnose it, Walter. Now, the way I do all my no cranks, I diagnose all of those at the starter relay. Okay. Starter relay is a typical ISO relay. Basically, if you can take 12 volts and put on pin 87, that's the output to the load. 12 volts on there, and if you hear it crank over, it's on the supply side. So it's not on the output side, it's on the input side. From there, you do your diagnostics at the other pin. But yeah, you got some issues going on. You got to find out why it's not starting. And no, torque converter is not going to cause that. All right. Yeah, let me know what's going on, man. This is how would I handle that if you was here with my scan tool? I will hook my scan tool up. I will look at some input. And obviously it would be towed in because it won't start and run, right? So I would go to the starter relay, pull it out, make sure I got 12 volts on pin 30. That's always hot, pin 30. And of course, like I say, I would take a jump wire. If that's hot, jump from pin 30 straight over to 87 and see if the car cranks over. If it do, you got to, like I say, it's a supply side issue. All right. Ruley, what's going on, Ruley? We have almost, oh my goodness, 2 feet of snow on the ground already. It's 2 inches, 2 degrees Fahrenheit, and snowing right now. Supposed to get down to 7 tonight in Iowa. Been so cold for so long that I have frost on garage ceiling in places. Whoa, man, I think we hit 60 today. Ooh, fellas. Man, y'all get trapped in the house, man. Man. I don't know what to say about that, man. That's I hope y'all get it together out there, get it right, man. Be safe. Put it like that. Be safe and nothing else. 2 feet of snow. Whoa. All right, Ruley. Be careful out there, man. It's rough out there. Walter, it won't start or crank from inside. Okay, we read that one. Dwayne to DT, what's going on, man? JT, that's going on, big brother. Man, it's official. My girl then took my 2018 Ram Bighorn over. That's the only way she wants to try. DT says official. My girl Den. Hold on. Big brother, man, it's official. My girl Den took my 2018 Ram Bighorn over. That's the only vehicle she wants to drive. Oh, she took it over. Oh, I see what you're saying. That 2018 big Ram. What's under that hood, DT? What you got working with? What you working with under that hood? The 2018, I guess it can go two different ways. Caesar, what's up, Caesar? Thanks for the knowledge. Player from the Himalaya. What up, Caesar? Appreciate you watching, man. I'm just messing around today, man. I hear most of y'all out there trapped in the snow, man. Man, all I can say, man, y'all be safe out there, man. I figured I'd jump on board and holler at y'all. Sunday I wasn't on. I hope y'all team won. I'm wondering how many of y'all betted against, DT with the Hemi. I wonder how many y'all betted against Mr. Brady, but we ain't going to get into that. Yeah, that was Super Bowl Sunday, so hope y'all had a ball in. Thanks for the knowledge, player. Robert Hazen, what's going on, Robert? AJ2, ain't nothing, man. Same old thing, man. Same thing, man. It's kind of, it ain't even, you know what? Y'all hollering about snow and stuff. It's not really even cold here, okay? So, some people, some places rather, got it together. What's going on, Robert, man? Ain't nothing. Same old thing. Walter Humphrey. When I open the fuse box and locate starter fuse, I use a jumper wire and it cranks. Okay. Then you got something on the supply side. And that fuse box you're referring to is actually a Tipham, but what is this? What is this? A 20 what did you say? 2018? Walter, if you say I jump when I open the fuse box and located the starter fuse, I'm not talking about the starter fuse, I'm talking about the starter relay. I use a jumper wire and it cranks. So you jump from the fuse to pin 87 to the starter motor actually and it spin over. Then, my man, you got to find out why you're not, what you missing. You got to find out what you're missing. You either missing the power supply on pin 86, which comes from the ignition switch. When you turn the ignition switch, that circuit busts through the skim module and then all the way back to your Tipham to the starter relay. And 85 is likely the ground side of the coils on the relay. It's coming from the PCM, man. You're going to need a scan too, my man. I'm telling you, man. If you, I don't know, Walter, if you're doing this stuff yourself, do it yourself. You're going to be, you can't, you got to see this stuff. You got to look at, no cranks are weird now because they're monitored by just about every computer. When I got a no crank situation and I know I have power supply at pin 30, and I know I can jump pin 30 over to 87 and my starter motor would spin over, that's when I start looking at inputs and outputs inside the data on the scan tool. If I'm looking at data under no crank situation or no start, when I turn that key, that signal is supposed to go the opposite direction. If it's closed, it's supposed to go open. If it's open, it's supposed to go closed. So as you release it, that means the computer recognizing the inputs. Man, you got to be able to see inputs and outputs. There's nothing, be careful of guesses. Guesses will break you, okay? Especially expensive guesses. So that car going to have to be properly diagnosed, Walter. Somebody with a good scan tool going to have to look inside of that thing and see. And they got to know what they're doing, number one. They got to know what screen to look at. It's all about data. Computers respond to command from passengers, the driver. Okay, when you turn that key or if it's a push start, when you push start, the computer sees, okay, somebody pushed this button, signaling start, crank. Okay, they want me to crank the car. Let me go look around, see if everybody cool, y'all. Hey, hello, everybody cool? We getting ready to start. And it allows cranking. If it's missing something, you know, if your car's stuck in drive and you're trying to crank it, no, it's not going to start because that signal is not closed. It's all about data, man. Inputs and outputs. That stuff has to be seen in order for you to properly diagnose stuff like no cranks and no starts. No cranks, basically. No start means you're cranking, okay? If your car not starting, you're obviously cranking. From that standpoint, you got to find out, go back to the basics. What can make a car not start? But you, my friend, having no crank issue. So it's all about scan tools, Walt, man. I'm sorry, man. It's getting crazy for the DIY guy. Oh, Walter, yes. Perez went 1982. Hey, JD, I need to change the front struts on my 15200. Is it true that front knuckles I got to come off? Do the knuckles have to come off to change the strut? Is that what you're asking me? You know what, man? I don't know. I got a 200. I got a Chrysler 200. 15, matter of fact, 2015. I had never done the struts on them, but why you changing them? What they bouncy, they loose, they worn? I couldn't even begin to answer that. I haven't done much of any suspension work on those little four-door sedan cars. I haven't done much of any suspension work, period. So I couldn't tell you. I can only answer that if I've done a couple of before. So with me not being done hardly any suspension work on the little 200. So I'm sorry, Perez, man. But if you need struts, man, get that done, man. Be safe out there, man. Don't let your car bounce you up out of there. 30 to 87 in cranks, but won't start. Yes, that's what I was talking about at the starter relay. All right, like I said, Walter, it's all about inputs and output data from there. So, no, don't forget the valve body. I mean, that's not why you're not cranking. But you will never know why you're not cranking until you can see what the computer sees. The computer sees something ain't right to allow cranking. The alarm could be triggered and you don't even know it. You will never know because you don't see what the computer sees. If you have a real good scan tool, you can look into the computer and ask the computer, look, why are you not letting me crank? Why are you not letting me crank? And in some cases, it'll tell you. Not by way of a fault code because you pull the fault code out of the PCM. There's a gazillion modules on this car. There's a BCM on this car. There's a wireless control module in this car. You'll never be able to see any of those with a generic scan tool. This plugs into your data link connector. Yes, man, you're gonna need. You may have to go to the dealership. I mean, I don't know if any Tom in here. I don't know if any aftermarket shop has a subscription that can look at this stuff. You got to look at that BCM. Wireless control module, all those modules may have a fault code that'll lead you in the right direction, but you out of do-it-yourself mode. You out of do-it-yourself territory right now. You in a shop territory, maybe. Okay, unless you got a friend that's a Chrysler that work on Chrysler and can come look at it and see what's going on. What up, Dart? Dart hit me in the building. Why I gotta be all that, Dart? Your team must lost, Dart. See, when Dart started fussing right off the bat, he obviously got some bad news Sunday. I'm sorry, Dart. You must have betted against one Mr. Brady. That was a bad move, Dart. I apologize, Dart. Maybe you get it right next football season. Maybe you pick a good team. But what's been up, man? What's going on with you? Hey, y'all, install a jumper relay harness for a fuel pump. Hey, Ali. Ali, who's Ali? Did I miss something? Oh, y'all got me looking all the way back. Hey, Ali, install a jumper relay harness for fuel pump. Perez, my fault. I meant to say that's what's up, Perez. I knew what you were trying to say. Keith, over there on Facebook. What's going on, man? I heard someone say diagnostic. Yes, diagnostic. That's a crazy word, man. That is very much what's needed nowadays to figure out what's wrong with your car. Like I was just saying earlier, man, we the DIY guy is finna catch some hell, man. They making it hard on the DIY guys, fellas. I'm almost forced to stay employed at a dealer just so I can keep this. Without this, Tom know what this is. Without this, I'm nothing. I'm nothing. Okay, I gotta have this, man. So what I do? Stay with the dealership forever? No, I want to do other things, but I need this in my life. Okay, this give me access to my whole knowledge base. All right, I mean, it's crazy out there, man. They making it hard on the DIY guys. This is what I'm trying to say, fellas. All right, park neutral switch input alone. Yeah, man. Keith, man, you just got to see that. I heard someone say diagnosis. I had to bypass the starter lockout on my Dart years ago. It would crank in any 69 Dart, man. That was put in place for safety reasons, man. Dark, 6'9" Dark man, I've been tampering with his stuff. Yeah, you ain't supposed to be able to crank your car in reverse or drive, fellas. Okay. One matter of fact, you can, however, crank it in neutral and park. Okay, the signal or the circuit is open in or either closed, one or the other, but it's certainly open when you in gear to interrupt that ground path to that PCM and allow you to crank. So, yes, you're not supposed to be able to start that car. Keith, park neutral switch input alone. Nah, no need for a dealership. You have access to YTech using J2 nowadays. What do you mean, Keith? Who got like anybody? No need to go to a dealership. According to Keith. Matter of fact, I didn't say this, guys. Mr. Keith said this. No need for a dealership. You have access to YTech using J2345 nowadays. That's out of my knowledge base, guys. So y'all want more info on that? Contact one Mr. Keith. All right. I do not know. Dahami Brown should have been the team. Brown should have been the team. KC won thanks to the ref. That game sucked. Hey, man. Thanks to the ref. Okay. They was at home. How you going to thank the ref? I think when another team at home on their home turf and they still lost. I don't know, man. Y'all know what I was doing Super Bowl. My grandson was here, hogging the TV watching Mickey Mouse. So what I was doing was right here, editing videos. I got so much editing to do, so I didn't even see the game. But sorry, Dart. Better luck next year, buddy. All right, Perez. I can shake the whole front. Oh, I can shake the whole front struts while the car on the jack stand. I think the mounts are worn out badly. Man, you better get that fixed, man. That ain't cool, Perez. Stop that, man. That ain't cool at all. Get that whatever you need. Now, Perez, if you talking about struts, I don't know if any of y'all ever replaced those one-piece struts where you don't really need a compression tool. You just need the assembly. Now, I've done a couple. From what I've heard, they cheaper and they safer because they're already together. I don't know. That's always an option, Perez. All right. Really, a friend's 2014 Charge 36 has a low pitch whine at cold start. The sound incrementally drops in pitch and goes away after 30 seconds. I've heard this noise before. It could be a number of things, really. Hey, y'all know my theory. Y'all know how I deal with noises, whining noise or anything like that. First thing I do is take the belt off and start spinning pulleys. You hear any go, that one bad. You might likely find something like the Isla pulley. Or I've even done the earlier models. This is 2014. I've done water pumps for that noise. Yeah, also keep in mind, this is what, 3.6? Yes, the water pump rides on the freaking serpentine belt. Go figure. Remember back in the day, the water pump was rotated by a timing belt of some sort. Nowadays, it's out front with everybody else rolling around, so a water pump could even cause that. That's why tell your friend, take that belt off, man, start spinning them pulleys. He likely should hear something. If it's like a low-pitched whine, that's usually a water pump. From my experience, doing a couple, okay, that always end up being a water pump. But you should check everything, especially those Isla pulleys. Any ideas, no codes? Yeah, you're not going to get codes on noise, but like I say, get that belt off. The only thing you can do is pull the belt off and start spinning things. All right, Ruli, that's what's up, man. Hello, bro. Start restoring older cars. Dar Hemi, you got to have a facility to do stuff like that, Dart. You can't just hog up space in your garage, which, by the way, I do not have, and just pull random cars in there and start restoring them, okay? Some may call those project cars. And project cars, there's no end date. I mean, you can think I'm going to start in February and be done in April. That's 2 months. A lot of things can come up in between those times, and you just totally give up because it ain't going like you're playing. But restoring older cars, that can get a little hectic, Dart. Have fun with that, man. I can't deal, man. You the man, Dart. New level. Keith, what is going on, Keith? Nah, no need for a dealership. Nowadays, you can have that's what somebody just said, J2537 and YTech subscription. Okay, and have equal access. All right. So there you go. Who I can't remember who was asking that question, but you do not have to, or you are not forced to visit a dealership. But you will, however, have to find somebody with some kind of scan tool where you can see input data, what's missing. You're dealing with a no crank. Who knows what's missing? That skim module, that security key skim module, it's some information in there that's very important. You will not get that information. You do not have access to that information with a AutoZone scan tool because they don't, first of all, they don't dish out P codes. There's no P codes in BCMs and things like that. Though P I think is a reserved for emission codes. I want to say I think, but yes, according to two people, you do not have to visit a dealership. You can go to shops with a description. Tesla make it impossible for man. It's gonna be. I say, a year ago I was saying 5 years from now. Now it's only been a year ago. I'm saying a year from now. And you know what's crazy? There's some mechanics in here. They starting to lock even the dealer techs, not lock us out, but they monitoring us. Like for me to use this, I literally have to log in, right? Just say if it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay, JT out moonlighting, sneaking, doing something he ain't got no business doing. And he stick his pod in somebody's car. What is JT doing at 3 o'clock in the morning? Okay, I have to put my number in to get access, to get inside the database. Now they can see what's going on. JT, the dealership, every dealership in the world is closed right about now. We had to check box some kind of thing acknowledging that this is basically used for, FCA dealer, things like that. So I suspect it's going to get worse. It's not going to get better. It's going to get worse. There was a time we didn't have to log in with this. We had a cord coming out. We wasn't even dependent on the internet, servers and things like that. But like I say, because we was hardwired into the software on our laptop. But now we can't use that no more because it's obsolete. So now they want to know when and where you log in. And that, for all we know, they're looking for multiple logins on the same. So the DIY guy's in trouble. My point is, and according to Darhemi, Tesla makes it impossible for DIY guys. I don't know, man. Cars in general are changing. Someone needs to sue. What are you gonna sue them for, man? They don't want the average Joe keep you from looking in two places. That's what's up, Keith. I came over here to keep you from looking in two places. Cardac 3 Plus and YTech subscription. Okay, Cardac 3 Plus and YTech subscription. Ooh, how much did that? I'm sure it has a price tag to it. Keith, I don't know what it costs because my buddies at they shop, they're contemplating getting a subscription. Okay, get this, Keith. They are former, or they used to work at the dealership. They used to work with us. They now have their own shop doing high performance stuff. Okay, they lost their SID number, which will allow them to get in this. So now they're forced with the dilemma of purchasing a subscription because even doing high performance cars, I'm talking about Scat Packs, Demons, and things like that. All of that is Chrysler stuff. So in order to be able to get in every module on a Chrysler product, based off what we already know, that's what I'm saying. We're comfortable with YTech. I'm sure, there's some scan tools that can get in all this stuff. We are comfortable with this, so we want to stay in our comfortable level. So they're going to be forced to get a subscription, I don't know. And I'm sure if it's job related, it can be written off, at the end of the year. So I don't know what's the big deal. Unless it just costs so freaking much. I don't know what it costs, man. I know the switch went bad. Was easier to bypass it for free, and I was the only one driving. Oh, okay. You talking about where you had to do it to you just have sense enough to know not to leave or put the car in drive and try to crank it. So that's cool, Dart man. If you the only one driving the car, Okay, you can't just send somebody out to the store and get you something to eat. They're not familiar with the car, all right? But we've been trained over the years to put a car in park when we're done, not leave it in drive or anything like that. So I don't know. It's weird, man. Ruly, that YTech subscription is hella expensive for DIY. Yes, for DIY guys, yes. So I mean, you gotta that stuff gotta make sense. Do you see enough car repairs to justify spending that much on a? Or what are your other options, Ruly? Get a real good scan tool that can, because anybody, look guys, anybody that needs subscription to this obviously have plans to be doing a lot of work on FCA product. Otherwise, there's no need for this, right? There's no justification for spending the money for the subscription. So if you work on different makes and model, wouldn't it be wise to invest in a scan tool that can give you access to the car, different makes and model of cars? I do not know. I've been in this bubble so long, I have no idea how that's working. It's cheaper to let the dealership diagnose it. Yeah, that happens all the time, Ruly. And I'm gonna tell you something. We've noticed that happening more often. People had a car towed in. They have them towed in. I just want to diagnose. And we'll diagnose it. Okay, thank you. They have it towed out. So our managers got smart. Owners, not the manager. They see what's going on. So in some cases, your diagnostic charge can be $400 or $500, depending on the difficulty, or depending on how difficult the complaint is. Okay, if you got wires laid all out, some other shop just try to, yes, it's not no 1 hour checkout time. It's not no $180. It's going to be a little bit more. But for the most part, if it's simple diagnosis, a lot of people are spending $200 to get their car diagnosed. I diagnosed a freaking flex plate the other day. Told the man what he needs. I got happy. Ooh, this is an 8-hour job. You know, the transmission had to come out. I wrote the estimate up, gave it to the service advisor. Next thing I know, they was coming to get the car to take it out. The guy went into the parts department and bought the parts. I'm like, where are you going with my knowledge? I just told you. He paid for what he wants. Technically, he did nothing wrong. It's just the dealership feel that they was used. Okay, yes, I got paid 1 hour. Whatever my hourly rate is, that's what I earned by diagnosing that car. But I tell you, man, owners of dealerships, they feel like, ooh, he got over on me. Oh, no, it ain't that. Because the guy didn't even act like, oh, that's too much. I can't afford that. Because they would have worked with him had he displayed that kind of pity. But he didn't. He's like, okay, thank you. Where are my keys? Let me go. Let me pay my $200. And so the owner's like, what happened? You couldn't sell. It's crazy out there, man. So that's a good option too, Ruly. I hear you on that one. I feel you on that one. If you are DIY, get yourself a Think car. Think Diagnostics, and just buy the sub for the car you work on, one car line at a time. Makes sense, I guess. I never heard of this stuff. See, I told y'all, man, I've been in the bubble. I've been in the dealership over 20 years. I have no idea what's going on out there in La La Land, I call it. But according to Keith at New Level Auto, if you are a DIY, get yourself a Think car. Think Diag and just buy the subscription for the car you work on, one car line at a time. There's another option. Appreciate that, Keith. Some of this stuff I do not know or have no clue. You'll have bi-directional controls, full data stream, and some calibration available. Whoa. So basically, Keith, if you need all of this, you're a little step more advanced than a DIY guy. Okay. To my knowledge, or to my understanding, DIY guy is, somebody that only just, I'm keeping my own car working. I'm doing my own car. So if he family members, he's just a little step above DIY guy, I guess. But I don't know. But according to Keith, again, you'll have bi-directional controls, full data stream, and some calibration available. There you go, fellas. Anybody that's interested in that kind of stuff. But your little AutoZone scan tool is totally going to be obsolete here in the future. I predict you won't even be able to read P codes with those things anymore. All right? I didn't watch the Super Bowl. Who's this, Murray? I didn't watch the Super Bowl either, JT. He had better things to do. Man, don't say that, man. Some Super Bowl lovers in here, some football lovers in here, Mervin. You're going to make somebody mad. I didn't watch it because my grandson hogging the TV watching Mickey Mouse. All right. Only Super Bowl I had was one filled, filled with ice cream. That's what's up, man. I couldn't do nothing, man. I was in here on the computer, man. That's what's up, Mervin. Ruling, my friend's Charger only has 50,000 miles on it. We just changed oil cooler on it. Oh, 50,000 miles, man. Come on. We just changed oil cooler on it a couple weeks ago. He said it was making noise before that, though. Oh, this is the same guy. This is the same guy you talking about with the whiny noise. Yeah. Yeah. Get that belt off, man. Start spinning some pulling. That is kind of soon, man. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm glad you brought this up, Ruli. Let me tell y'all. I'm gonna do a video on this topic too. Matter of fact, guys, look, I got a class tomorrow. I got school tomorrow. Damn, what's the name? I'm going for some 4X transmission coming out on a hybrid Jeep. Some new stuff. I have no idea. And y'all know, there's glorifications for when I go to school, and there's also disadvantage. Let me explain the disadvantage. The disadvantage is I love to go to school. Number one, let me get that out the way. I love to get away. I'm getting paid the same amount. We get flagged 8 hours, okay, when I go to school. That might have been a chance where I didn't flag 8 hours while I was at work. So I could be coming ahead, or if it's real busy and I was projected to run 18 hours this day, then yes, it's a loss. But it's kind of dead right now. I'm cool with it. And plus, I don't care. I want to get away and go to the school. I just feel so much comfortable in there. Well, anyway, let me finish. There's some disadvantage for when I go to school. Okay, when I go to school on this course, like I say, it's 4X transmission or hybrid something. When I get back, the first freaking car come in with it don't even have to be what I went to school on. If it's a hybrid vehicle with transmission, give it to JT. He just went to school on it. JT know everything about it. Give it to JT. Give it to... No, man, I don't plan on really working on this stuff. I just want to get away and learn this stuff. Do that make sense? No, man, but I got some hater coworkers. They would sit there and remind the service manager. Let's say they get a car with a hybrid problem. They would go back in the office and say, "Why are you giving this to me? Give it to JT. He just had the course. He went to school." It could be totally not related to what I went to school for. Just the mere fact they upset because I didn't get picked. It's just I qualified for this course. See, everybody in there is kind of high up in level range, and there's no more courses available. But I do transmission, so they figure like we gotta get the transmission man in on this. So JT, I go to school tomorrow. Put it that way. But what I was saying, I was going somewhere with this. Damn, the off-field adapter housing guys. Get this, they are on back order. There is no more. I guess we can't keep up. FCA can't keep up with the demand. Now I'm talking about OEM, Mopar, okay, which in my opinion should be what you're only using anyway. All right, but my point is, now what I'm thinking, there was a lot of the older revision model on the shelf, and who knows, FCA put a memo out, all the parts department, get rid of all off-field adapter housing in such and such and such a revision AA. That's the first gen. Get rid of all of those. If you have any on the shelf, do not sell them. Okay, so this big buck of revision came out. Now we're out. Okay, so we had two the past couple of days we had to get from aftermarket shop. Could you imagine a dealership personnel putting on Amazon or AutoZone off-field adapter housing assembly? That's crazy, man. But we're out. But yes, I go to school tomorrow, guys. That's why I really want to get some sleep tonight. So I'm at 43 minutes. I'm gonna start winding it down, fellas. Like I said, I just wanted to jump on and chit chat with you people. All right. Okay, I ended with Ruli. Yes, Ruli, let's get that fixed. All right, question. But has your dealership sold or have serviced a Dodge Viper before? If so, have you experienced working on one? No. And I'm gonna tell you why. Man, the Viper is an old car now, man. The Viper is like old. I was at the car show the other day. I saw a Viper out there. I'm like, damn, man, how you keeping this car up? How you went on? And the reason, Levante, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. One of the reasons we don't It's because we don't have a scan tool that can read it. Okay? Yes, that is post everything that we have. All our scan tools range from really this thing here. This is not a scan tool per se. This is an interface that would let you give you access to the software via internet or whatever service. So technically, it's not a scan tool, but this only go back to 2006. Hell, when does the Viper come out, or when is the Viper? And nobody in my shop has a DRB, so we tend to turn everything away that we can't look inside the computer. All right, so no, I don't think we ever sold a Viper. But for number one, we just picked up Dodge. I don't know, maybe a decade ago. We haven't always been. Who in here old enough to remember? We was a six pack Chrysler. Why is it still up here? Chrysler, Plymouth. No, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, Plymouth, Renault. I don't know. We had some Plymouth. Anybody remember Plymouth? Yes, we had all that, but we was not Dodge. We haven't always been Dodge. So once we got certified, we started selling them. But by the end, the Viper is gone, man. Time to time, I see them at the car show, like I say. But we have nothing to read them. I bet you Keith them over there at New Level Auto, I bet they got something to read that old stuff. We just don't, my man. So sorry. WCM, Skim, Scream. Yes. Keith, that's another name for it. Okay, you said Scream, Skim, WCM, wireless control module. Damn. Yes. Okay. They got all kinds of names, but it all means the same thing. And guys, that was implemented to supposedly, but like I said, we talked about last time, they're getting here's a chip inside of here, guys. This chip has to match the chip inside your WCM, Skim, or Scream. If this chip do not match that, you get no start. You may get a crank, and you may only get that crank 3 times. After 3 times, no more. It's like the computer snatch away cranking ability. And like, all right, I let you crank, and I even let the car run for 3 seconds. But I noticed the chip inside of this key not matching my module. So I'm going to have to shut you down. Okay, he shut it down. Customer go, I wonder what happened. Try it again. He started up, same thing. I'm going to shut you down. I said I don't match you. I don't know who you are. So he tried a 3rd time. The computer could just freak out. Like, this dummy obviously not getting the point. I'm taking away crank. So it just takes away the ground signal from pin 85 on the starter relay. Now it gets more technical to that, but at the end of the day, that ground signal is gone, and that ground signal sometimes comes from the PCM, and the PCM is looking at the skim module. So if any of that circuit is open, you get no ground signal, which means you get no crank after 3 tries it is. So yeah, it's time to tow. It's time to tow, not so much to a dealership. You can go to anybody with a subscription. All right. Yes. I gotta move on. I gotta wrap this up. Dang, now I want ice. Look at all that ice cream, man. Ice cream alone. What's up, my friend? Since you have been working with Chrysler, what is the easiest engine Chrysler has made? Easiest? What do you mean by easy? Chrysler, I done been through a lot of engines, man. I was around in the 3-liter MMC days. Okay, yes. That is the one I made the most money on. That was a smoker job. Some of y'all, I don't know how old or how young you guys are, but that was a major smoker. We made a killing. Even the 41TE transmission, guys, we made a killing. I made a killing. I put my kids through college with that transmission. They was falling like flies. We was building them like flies. The labor rate was high. The labor amount was high. They didn't start dropping on and stuff until some knuckleheads on bragging about how fast they can do them. So the time study, so you can do it in 2 hours, huh? And everything just started dropping. But I get criticized for that all the time. I get criticized for some of the stuff, some of the videos I do. Some people saying I'm talking too damn much. Okay? I mean, literally, man, you talk too damn. How you gonna get? It's not secret, guys. Look, all right. MC. Yeah, this is MC such and such. What's up, man? MC such and such. Look, guys, I'm very careful what I speak about, right? Yes, I am aware that I can unintentionally bite the hand that feed me, right? I'm aware of that. I understand that. Okay. Now, I have also done some kind of little study. In my vicinity where I work at, is maybe 1% of my 20,000 subscribers in my area. So immediately I'm not affected by, like some people would say, telling secrets. And I'm not telling secrets. Most of the cars you see me doing video on, you can't do. And what I've learned doing this YouTube stuff, people are intrigued by what's being done. They have no intentions whatsoever on trying to do this stuff, guys. I have females watching the video. Wow, that was interesting. So that's how they come off. I'm like, yeah. And I'll text back not knowing they're female. Yeah, you plan on doing yours? It's real easy, piece of cake. No, I just wanted to see what's going on. So it could be a number of reasons why they want to watch or see somebody do stuff. Okay? I get messages all the time. Why didn't you do the job? Like I'm a talker, right? I'm only a talker because I can't do tutorial videos in a freaking dealership. I'm not what's the dude name? Not Eric the car guy, the other real good guy. Y'all know who I'm talking about, the dude on the internet. He obviously got his own shop, and he obviously make customer sign waivers. So their car can be seen, everything. I can't show some of this stuff, and I can't film some of this stuff. So I'm not a DIY YouTuber, okay? I can give out some information, but like I was saying, it's a slippery slope, but YouTube is the end game for me, not freaking what I'm doing. Okay, that's labor. Yes, I still have to perform actual physical labor when I'm working. It's still, taking a transmission out is not easy. Removing the engine is not easy. That is all labor. But as you age, you tend to use this more than you use this. So this, who the hell calling me while I'm live streaming? Hello?
Thank you for choosing Hilton Hotel.
Y'all hear that?
We would like to
They
inform
tricked
you
me.
that thanks to the Friends and Family Rewards
And I'm gonna tell y'all
program,
something.
your membership
This how
was
good these
drawn
people
to
are. I'm
receive
sorry,
a
MC such and
complimentary
such.
stay.
This
For
how good
further
these people
details,
are.
press 1 now.
Do y'all see that?
To be placed on a do not call list,
That is a local number, guys. So they call me from a local number talking about thank you for choosing Marriott Hotel. I hate when I get got. They got me. They got me. Now, if it was an out-of-state number, no, I wouldn't answer. But it was right here local. So these guys getting good. Man, I'm up to 52 minutes. All right, guys, I'm about to blow through these. That's a weird question, MC such and such. I'm not sure how to answer that. But I'll say this, 3 liters. The 3-liter MMC was fairly easy. All right, guys, I'm about to blow through these. And what's the most difficult engine you worked on? I take that back. The Hemi is the easiest. The Hemi engine, as long as you can get around a truck. Hemi on the truck happens to be the easiest motor you can work on because you got a lot of room and everything's right there. The hardest, I don't know, that could be a 3.6 on a Wrangler. The 3.6 is easy to work on. It's the body is put in. Okay, so we talk about the car. I think you should be answering this. Which vehicle has the hardest engine to work on? Like that, because engine-wise, they're all easy if they sitting on a freaking jack stand or sitting on an engine horse. They all easy from that point. So you might want to change the question to which engine out of which vehicle is the hardest one to work on. That could be a Wrangler on a 3.6. Those, you got no room to do nothing. All right. Guys, I have to go. They are getting sued. What are you talking about, Dart Man? They are getting sued over right to repair, and they have been winning. Man, it's getting crazy out there, Dart Man. Make some side money rebuilding Hemis. I got a completely rebuilt 5.7 Hemi for $750 cost. I can sell it for $2,500 approximately. I think I'm going to start doing more. Man, you got the whole Hemi operation going on over there, huh, Dart? That's what's up, man. I don't have the facility, Dart. If you have the facility and the know-how, it's all about the know-how. Go for it, baby. I'm pulling for you. I am pulling for you. One, Mr. Dart, Hemi, that's what's up. I think I'm going to start watching pull apart for Hemi cores. Really? I mean, I just cores or scrap. There's a difference. Cores, some of these places be wanting these cores back. What are y'all gonna do with it? I don't know, but I don't know if they're gonna sell it or recondition it. But Yes, you need to hang around dealerships then, Dart, because we don't analyze nothing. If it's broke, we replacing it. We not spending time looking at what broken. We not looking at no push rod and looking in that little hole in the push rod and trying to see, I wonder what clogged that up. We don't care. Okay? Not that we don't care. That's not what we do. We're not in our job is to get the car back on the road. That's why, guys, a lot of times we inadvertently find something out. Like a lot of people, and you one of them, Dart. I don't think you one of them, Dart. It's a lot of people out there claiming fatal flaws on certain engines. Okay, now guys at the dealership going, what the hell are they talking about? Fatal flaws? Hell, we get one, we put new parts in it, we never see the car again. So was the part we replaced fatally flawed, or the Hemi is fatally flawed? Some people, I seen a video the other day. Oh my God, the fatally flawed Hemi. I'm like, wow, that's catchy and going to attract a lot of views. Now, also, I am aware content creators are in the business for creating content that will be watched and ads played and things like that. I'm aware of that. Okay, that's not clickbait. That is literally attracting viewers. Okay, so yes, I even got a couple videos like that, and there's about to be some more. So y'all don't hate, y'all be easy on the brother, man. When I name a video a certain name, it's not that I'm totally off base. It's just to attract more viewers. So, but until you actually watch the video, you will see where I was going with the title, or where I was going. You will see something totally different, possibly. That's not clickbaiting. That's just trying to attract more viewers. Like the video I put out about that milk in the on that 3.6. I had a couple of options on how to name that in order to attract more viewers. And then anyway, I tried the way of, let's talk about the tool. Let me base the video around which tool you should use to verify a coolant leak. All right. I may have lost the luster on that because I didn't base the title of the video around the water in the oil, the milky stuff. I probably likely would. So it's a lot of decisions going on in content creators' head. This is an 8-minute, 10-minute long video. What title can I get this video that would attract more people? I likely should have went with the head gasket blown. Is your head gasket blown? Okay. Now you wouldn't start seeing head gasket content until 5 minutes deep into the video. So through an 8-minute, I hate when I do this. Through an 8-minute video, there's a potential for 10 different topics. Okay. That's just content creators are faced with what to name. Oh man, okay. I gotta move on. I can help your buddy out with that. Who's that? Keith, I can help your buddy out with that micropod issue. I don't want to know, Pete. I don't want to know what you're going to do or how you're going to do it or why you're going to do it and how you're able to do it. I don't want to know any of that, Keith. In fact, I hope ain't no secret spy Chrysler FCA gurus in here. Guys, I needed a piece of footage off a video that was on the Mopar website. And I took it upon myself to go over there and get that piece of footage. And it wasn't that I was stealing videos or anything like that. I just needed a piece of a video. I think I got in a little trouble behind that. So it's hard to tell who's out there lurking, trying to see. Who was that? The other day I put out a video of clips of me in school, the training center. The one guy, one of my subscribers, he's like, I can't believe they let you film in school. Last time I did that, I almost got fired or something like that. And I'm like, I'm very careful what I film, guys. On that whole video where I was in school, all you saw was hands and a transmission, us tearing down a transmission. And you saw me because I'm cool and I want to be on camera. No, I'm kidding. But I think you saw one guy, and that was an accident. I don't know how that slipped by me when I was editing, but you can't make out who he is. So I'm not going to walk around filming a bunch of people in a bunch of high-power cars. Yeah, there's some secretive stuff in there, but you got to have common sense to know what you probably can and can't get away with. All right? So how the hell did I get on that? Keith, you tricked me, man. You got me off topic. But, yes, I don't want to know about that micropod stuff. Have you seen Rich Rebuild's channel? He is fighting with the Tesla all the time. Damn. Man, that makes for good TV, Dart. You see what I'm saying? Beef make for good TV. he's fighting with Tulsa all the time. I wonder what they fighting about. Now, you know what I'm saying? Some of the stuff can be made up stories. It all depends on how you come off, man. I don't want to get into that, but a lot of stuff depends on how you come off. You know what I'm saying? Philly D in the building. What up, Philly? What is going on, man? I got some notification from Philly channel. He done uploaded some stuff, and I'm headed there when I catch a break. What up, Philly? Thanks for jumping on, man. We just chopping it up, man, on a typical cold Thursday in some places. Some of these cats still got 2-3 feet of snow. If you was on earlier, I think one of the guys up at the top said he trapped in the house with 2 feet of snow. I'm here in Atlanta where I think we touched 60 degrees today. It was a beautiful day outside, and I had a huge gravy ticket, guys. Let me tell y'all something. I got time. I'm going to make time. This is an online mechanic tip channel. Let me tell you something. The day I had a job, yesterday I wrote it up. I was like, oh, they ain't going to sell this. Tell you what I wrote up. I had a truck, 1500 truck with a Hemi in it. Okay? Tat, 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 tat. Ticking noise, but not that kind of tick, guys. Don't dog the Hemi out, okay? Not that kind of tick. The other kind of tick, it was exhaust. And I looked down there, I got it up in the air. You can see the panels flinging. Some studs broke. The studs are broke, but the stud is not broke flesh on the head, on the right side. The other side is a different story. So I wrote that up. For some reason, to my manager, I didn't write up enough labor, so he took it upon himself to jack my labor. And the car sold. So both sides, Hemi heads, 4-wheel brakes, and cooling flush, all kinds of stuff. It's almost like an 18-hour ticket. I didn't know how to act. I had my help over there. He was helping me. We was getting that stuff done, man. It's been a minute since I had a gravy ticket like that. But those exhaust studs ain't no joke. Like I say, the left side was broke too close to the head, and we thought we was gonna need a head, but my helper, Tyler, y'all see my helper on my channel. He got a channel too. We gonna promote that thing one day. We gonna get that up. But yes, he came over, teamed up with JT. We got it done, baby. So, and I had to get it done because remember, I won't be there tomorrow. I will be in school. And guys, y'all know what? It's an hour-long drive to school. I'm gonna have a fully charged battery, an empty hard drive, which means I got a lot of space. I'm gonna jack this sucker up like it's a what you call those cameras when you're riding around? Not webcam. You know the cameras that watch the road and all that. And I'm just gonna talk all the way to school, and I'm gonna edit up all that stuff and make some good topics out of it. But I can't just. What I do is I turn the radio on, get a piece of news. If any automotive news come up, I turn the radio off, fire the camera up, and talk about what I just heard. But I got so many questions I can touch on. I got a chance to answer. I got a chance to answer it verbally via video, of course. But yes, I finally got a chance to answer a lot of the questions. It take too much to type. Damn, I keep getting off track. What did I leave off? Philly, what's up, Philly? Who's this? Dart Hemi. Rich Rebuilds is putting a V8 in his Tesla. Whoa! A V8? Dude, that's not even possible, is it? Okay. Dart, go make me go. And Dart, send me a link in the comments to Rich Builders channel. Send me a link. Grab the link and put it in the comment section. I'm gonna snatch it from there and go over there. Keith, what up, Keith? Think car. Oh, think car. That's what I want. Let me see. How can I... Think car. Let's just mythinkcar.com. I want to see what that's all about. How the hell did I get over here? Okay. If your DIY people need info. Okay. You talking about, I see what you're saying. Yeah. They better go over there, man, because it's getting hard on the brother, man, for the DIYs. That's for damn sure. I want to take a quick glance at it, though. What is this? Oh, join now. Think car, battery testers. They got, they offer all kinds of stuff over there, huh? I'm gonna have to go and check them out. Well, I'm not. I'm looking at the product. Okay, they got scanned to think car. See, this is the same little thingy interface thingy we got. So it must be software based. Also, you get some. Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna look into that because my other buddy, that got his shop. He want to know what's up with what kind of way, what do he have at his disposal on getting stuff like that. Thank you, Keith. If your DIY people need info, that's what's up, Keith. Dark man, what's going on, man? It was handy when the car was cold and would die occasionally. I just hit the starter and get it going in gear. What? The starter lock bypass. Dart, you talking about your neon, your Dart or your neon? What kind of car you got, Dart? Your name implies you have a Dart. So I don't know, man. Dart Hemi name implies he have a Dart and a Hemi. So go figure. Who knows what this guy drive? I have no idea. All right, V8 in a Tesla 5. What do you mean? I'll believe it when I see it. Who made that comment earlier there? Said, oh, that was Dart Hemi. Dart Hemi, I'll believe it when I see it. Okay? Marvin Small Foxwell have Chrysler's specific scan to Foxwell. All right, there go another outlet. Guys, I don't know and I don't need this stuff, but anybody interested, knock yourself out. Coyote, P in the building. What's up, P? My Altair MP808TS is awesome. That thing know what I even have. I don't want no scan 2 like that. They can tell all. That's too much, P. That is too much, man. It knows too much. Okay, Altair. Who make Altair? I don't know, man. See, y'all lose me when y'all start talking this other stuff because I have no idea what y'all talking about. I'm sorry if I'm sounding like I don't know that. The Foxtail 2 is junk, sadly. I thought it was on the same level as my Think car or whatever. I don't know. Y'all got me talking like I know what I'm talking about. The Altair does a great job as well. Altair. Okay, that's the one Coyote got. Okay. When you say great job, you mean it can talk to more modules? What do you mean by it? How do you grade a scan tool? Is it good because it can talk to more modules? You have more information at your disposal, all right? To get that level of scan tool would be 200 and up. That's not bad then. 200 and up for a scan tool that will let you read more things, more data, more modules, more everything. Because keep in mind, guys, the average car, our Chrysler Pacifica has over, let me say this again, over 30 modules on that freaking car. Now, I know there's not, you may not find a scan tool can read all of that. That might be dealer type stuff, but that's all. Levante A Jeep Wrangler 4EX. That's what dude, man, how you know you work at a dealer, Levante? 4XE. Yes, that's what I'm going to school for. This guy, Levante, he must be a spy or he a dealer personnel or something because he done call out my school and everything. Yes, Levante, 4 people in class tomorrow. I'm going to be there. I'm glad, man. I'm ready to get away. And the next 2 days is a weekend. I don't have to, but I'm going to go to work Saturday. But I need this break, guys. I really have to go to school. Thank you, Levante. 4XE. I guess I'll know what that is when I get there. That's for sure. And y'all best believe I'm a reporter. Thumbs up. Y'all heard what MC such and such said. Get the video thumbs up, guys. I appreciate it. I am winding down. I'm over an hour, guys. Yes, I got to wind down. All right. $229 for all access Chrysler. Really? Really, Keith? That's all they think we are worth. All the information available or all the information that's out there pertaining to FCA product. Are you telling me that Autel or My Think or whatever that was only selling it for $229? I'm appalled. All right, that's not enough, man. That's not enough, Keith, man. We got to handle that. We got to get something done about that. I don't like that. F hybrids. Damn, Dart. What you got against hybrids, Dart? Dart, don't fight it, Dart. Don't fight this. Just let it happen. It's coming, Dart. Okay? I don't know if it's going to be in our lifetime, Dart, though, but the gasoline combustion engine, they're already trying to regulate those big old steel blocks we use in the Hemi. The demons, the scat, all that stuff. It's about to be, the government about to find a way to regulate that stuff. So hang on to your gasoline combustion high performance vehicle as long as you want. But pretty soon you're going to be out looking for an all aluminum high performance engine, because those blocks are about to be regulated, man. It's finna get crazy, guys. Ain't no way around it. Either jump on board or get left behind. All right. I just had to get that off my chest. I just realized that the Wrangler Hybrid is using the same powertrain from the Maserati. Never thought about that. Levante, you're doing a lot of talking, man. You know quite a bit, man. Go on, tell me, man. Are you a dealer tech? Are you a Chrysler level 3 mechanic, Mr. Levante? You are spitting out some real knowledge. You talking stuff I'm familiar with. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. But that's what's up, man. I have a Maxi Diag Autel. I flashed to a Maxi Pro. Autel at every level are nice tools with free updates usually. Really? I have no, who is that, Dark Man? I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm sorry, dude. We got like 30, 35, 40 people in the room right now. 35. Maybe they do, because I have no idea. Autel, Actel, Maxi Pro, Maxi Pad. I don't know what y'all talking about, but I'm here to learn, okay? Because if I ever lead a dealership, I may need one of these scan tools. Thank you, Dartman. Thank you, 69 Dartman, for that info. The Jeep Hybrid transmission class is a one-day course. Here's another guy here that know quite a bit about FCA's product. Sung Yang, are you dealer personnel? Are you work at a Chrysler dealer? I'm curious. You and Levante's show been spitting out some knowledge on this stuff lately. All right. What up, P? You wanted to learn stuff at school, but not wanting to really. It's like us watching your vids and not wanting to actually do the work. No, P, it's not that I don't want to work on the car. Hopefully the car won't break. Everything I'm learning is on brand new cars. Okay. So the typical way to think is, if it's a brand new car, why is it broke? I still got relatives to this day will say something stupid like, man, I'm tired of this car breaking down. I'm going to give me a new car so I won't have any car problem. I'm like, what? Come walk around in the dealership. You think all we work on is old cars? Point is, new cars break too. But my point is, when I leave that course, the minute a Wrangler come in with some kind of, it don't even have to be transmission, it can just be a hybrid. Everybody's just gonna yell out, JT, give it to JT. They already know you ain't gonna make no money off of it, and it's gonna likely eat your lunch. You got to deal with Hotline, Starline, all of that. So nobody, and because I went to school now, I can't say, hey man, don't give it to me. I don't know nothing about it. They're gonna be like, stop lying. You went to school. Yeah, but I didn't learn nothing. I just went to school so I could shoot videos all day and talk all the way to the course and come back and edit and be happy. They ain't trying to hear all that. So they're gonna be trying to, P, leave me alone, P. I don't want to work on this stuff. I just want to know. I'm just intrigued about how this stuff works. Do I got a whole, oh my goodness. All right, guys, I'm about to fly through this. I didn't know it was that many people under UP. And here I am, an hour and 13 minutes. All right, real quick, guys. Darman, what up? The Vipers are pretty simple cars compared to what they have. Yes, they are simple, okay? Now, the diagnostics not so simple. I have yet to work on a Viper. I told you, I went to school for 5 freaking days. They sent me to a training center in Detroit for 5 days. When the Prowler came out, y'all know the Prowler, the funny looking car with the big wheels on the back and the front. So we went through that car bumper to bumper. I had to learn that car bumper to bumper. And when I report back to my dealership, if anybody had questions, I was supposed to be the go-to guy to get the answers. The only problem was, ever since I left the course, I never touched a Viper. Okay, they didn't sell real good and none came to the shop. But I enjoyed the 5 days off being flown down there and treated like kings and queens. All right, okay, I got to move on. The last generation Viper was discontinued. Good. Not good, but I couldn't. Some of the early built Vipers we wasn't able to work on because we had no access to the scan tool. But and I think you had to be a dealer, a Viper tech, They used to have that stipulation out too. If you're not a Viper Tech, you can't touch a Viper. Like, what the hell is a Viper Tech? All right. Anyway, Song Yang, the new 2021 Jeep Wrangler hybrid transmission is a 1-day course, right? Yes. Okay, you asked me a question. Yes, it is 1-day course. Am I supposed to learn how the transmission work and repair it if it break? I'm almost certain ain't no parts inside that can be replaced. So they just bringing us in to show us how it's, how it work. Just in case some customer thinking about buying one. Well, I want to know. I'm thinking about buying that Wrangler, that 2021 with that 4X. That 4. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the 4XE. But you got somebody that can explain to me how that work? Yeah, we get JT right up here. I'm all back there with all glasses on, trying to be cool. And no, I need a head. I ain't got a mask. You got to put a mask on when you go up front and talk to folks. So, they need somebody with some. Now, I can retain some knowledge. Let me put it that way. Okay, so if my sole purpose to go to school for is just to be a spokesman, yeah, I could pull that off, guys. Yes, I could pull that off. Guys, I got my first sponsor. Guys, some people reached out to me, want me to help sell some products. So I have an opportunity to, we'll talk about this. We'll talk about this some more. They sent some stuff in the mail. They want me to see what I can come up with. Okay, yes, Song Yoon, that's a 1-day course. I'm going to go fast, guys. What? No DRB3? No. Only, who's that? Keith? Only my personal DRB. So if I'm there, nothing in the shop under 06 comes in the shop. Tomorrow, I'm going to be in school, Keith. I guarantee you they will not write up anything. If they do, if the customer has to be able to leave the car until I get back. Me and a guy named Nerman, the Russian guy. Y'all remember the Russian guy? Y'all remember the video I put out about this, the coolant pressure testing? The Russian guru guy. That's the one be doing all the engines. On that video, that's him. He has a DRB, and he won't let nobody touch his DRB, and I don't blame him. And I have one, mine's somewhere. I had to pull it out the other day to do that video. But anyway, yes, I have my own personal DRB, so you can't borrow it. No, they don't repair them anymore. So once that DRB die, I'm done. Every DRB on eBay now is $3-4 grand because supply and demand. There's hardly any, and the demand is high for them. So the people that own them gonna try to get as much as they can for them. All right. Yeah. But I have my own personal DRB. That's how I'm still able to go. I'm a go-to guy. What they call it, troubleshooter. I'm a troubleshooter for a lot of shops, man. A lot of shops be getting beat up on. It's not that they getting beat up, it's that they can't see what they need to see to properly diagnose the car. It might be 3-4 times a week I get pulled away from the dealer. Not pull. They call me and ask me, can you come by and look at such and such? I got one guy had a Caravan that was kicking his butt. I went down and diagnosed it for him personally and told him this is what you need. And so I get as much information I can over the phone. So if I have a spare part, just say you having wiper issue. I don't know what's wrong with it, man. I checked everything, said the wiper switch, we put one on it. I was like, what year is it? Okay, blah, 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 blah. I grab my TIP'em and my scan tool or my DRB and go down there. If it's something simple as plugging it up, then the wipers go, yeah, you need this. So they don't store stuff like that because they don't do enough. Yes, I have spare test parts. I like to call them test parts. Okay, yes. Damn, I keep getting stuck. I keep getting tracked. I got to move on, guys. The first 6-9 diamond. The first one was probably OBD1. OBD1. That's the scan tool that had the one button down the center. Yes, I was around doing that era. Think they started in 92. I have a scanner that would probably read early ones. Good for you, man. Good for you finding those cars. Those cars are not even around anymore. Don't forget Eagle brand. Yes, Eagle. Jeep. Dodge, Jeep, Eagle, blah, Plymouth. Yes, Eagle. The Eagle Talon. I think the Talon was the Eagle. Man, it's memories, man. Chris Button Salamaya. How many pin all coolers your shop change per week? I bet everyone hates doing them. They're not that bad to replace, like I said, unless they own something like a Wrangler. Wranglers are the harder ones to do, but the vans, we do quite a bit, man, because we're going through the first generation oil coolers are now falling like flies. They should have been replaced. Actually, they should have been recalled, but because they're not considered a safety issue, they would never be a recall. But yeah, we're doing quite a bit. That's what I said earlier, Chris. They on back order now. Okay. Yes, there is no more available in the shop. Eagle Vision. That's what I was trying to say. Conquest. It was another Eagle product. Yes, the Eagle Vision, man. I remember I did my first dash on the Eagle Vision. I had to do an evaporator. They told me the whole dash had to come out. You talking about petrified. But when I got into it and pulled it off, I felt like king. All right. Yes, the Vision. The LH. I think it was LH. LH body card. Yes. Some of them had the 3.8 in it. The 3.3, 3.8, 2.7, and 3.5. It went on. That car died, but that was a monster of a car. If you want access to DRV3, to have to download DRV. Yeah, I got the emulator, but that's a different pod, Son Yang. That's MicroPod 1. I have MicroPod 1 too. I have both options, but we don't see anything DRB emulated usable. So a lot of guys had 2 pods. They just upgraded their 1 to a 2 just because they want to be greedy and flash dual cars at the same time. Crazy, man. But yes, 3.3. Remember that engine also well. Slant 6. Slant 6, that was our 4 liters in the Jeep also, Dart Man. Let me explain the rule of Chrysler engine. If the engine size in 0.7 I just found out where you're going with this 0.7. Are you referring to the 2.7, the 3.7? Ooh, and we had a 4.7. 4.7 was a V8. 3.7 was a V6. Oh, and the 2.7 was a V6. That's the only ones I know that end in 7. Now, Keith, come on, man. To be fair, Keith, only the 2.7 was problematic. Yes, the other one has their issues too, but not as much as the 2.7. But I never thought of it that way. If the engine ends in 0.7, good one, Q. 2.7 is junk, 3.7 more junk, 4.7 better. Oh, 5, I forgot the 5. Oh, no. All right, you're going too far now, Keith. I cannot let the 5.7 Hemi do not go in this category, okay? No. Get the 5.7 out of there. 5.7 have valve train issue. They have part issue. They have vendor problems, okay? Whoever designed those parts are at fault, not the Hemi in particular. Yes, and I was around when the valve seats was falling out of the Hemi heads. But that was the reason for that. People were letting the car overheat and the aluminum was just retracting and expanding and the seat just falls. So a lot of this stuff was induced, guys. Do not let the customers slide. All right. These engines alone was not junk. Okay. A lot of the problems with these engines was induced. Okay. If you don't change the oil in any engine, not just these 0.7s, but any freaking car, you're going to have problems. So you was good up until you put the 5.7 in there, Keith. I'm going to have to disagree with you just a little bit. All right. Let me finish wrapping this up. The 3.3, great. 3.8, yes. Yeah, I give you that one. Especially the 4 liter. It's all junk. And parts from the store, even more junk. Okay, Edgar Bravo, tell us how you really feel. All right, Eric. Oh, that's who I was trying to talk about. Eric O. I don't know Eric the car guy, but Eric O. That's a bad dude, man. Woo, that dude. And he got so much freedom. He's so free. I guess it's his shop. He can do whatever the hell he want. He can say whatever the hell he want, and he can film whatever the hell he want to film. That's the kind of freedom I want. But guys, under the curtains, I mean, it's all glamour and gloom on film, but under the curtains, I bet cars be kicking his butt. Number one, he got this image to where he can fix any car. So people bring in the most craziest cars with the most weirdest problem, and they expect this guy that be on YouTube that's so good to be able to fix it. I bet that guy have a lot of problem childs. Okay, you'll never see any of that stuff on, anybody's channel, not just his. But so the glamour and the lights, when the lights come on and camera running and you talking, I love to hear his conversation too. Here's the talk, but he tends to talk while he working. Okay, I have to speak and not be working in some cases because I may not supposed to be filming. So you may just get a conversation out of me. That will also help, guys. Okay, don't get it twisted. Okay, speaking about cars or automotive, the information can be just as important, if not more important, than the physical work of the car. I can explain to you better why you need a hub bearing than I can physically showing you how to replace the hub bearing. You likely will figure out how to replace it, but you should want to know how hub bearing work and why it failed. That comes from a discussion. All right. Devontae, what up, man? Not a fan of the two. No. I own a 2.4. I'm not going to let you sit here and talk about my 2.4 that's burning oil right now as we speak. All right. I'm going to get that fixed, though. Really, the first year of the Viper was 1992. It was a bare bones, all business sport car. It didn't even have ABS when it first. How a car that heavy and that solid and that fast not be equipped with ABS? I thought they was all standard equipped. In other words, you have no choice. You got to get ABS. The last year was 2017. News to me. I didn't know that. We have yet to see a Viper come in the shop. I don't know, them guys, those Viper owners probably real cool with they one particular dealer that they visit all the time. Hilton Hotels want to give you a free room and a 5-star. Oh, you talking about that phone call? I told you, Keith, they tricked me, man. They called from a local number, put a thermostat in a 3.6 new, and it didn't open. And Bless broke when tightened a little bit. I can't make that out. He put a thermostat in a 3.6 and it didn't open. Not how you figure that it didn't open. And Bless broke when tightened a little bit. Bolt broke when tightened a little bit. I think that's what you're trying to say. 3.6, those are the easiest thermostats you can do, buddy. Why are you having trouble with thermostats? I'm not sure. Saying yo, New Level Audio, so exactly true. Yes, Keith be tripping. Bleeder. Oh, bleeder. Okay. Yes. So it's the packaging of the engine and the body. One could say that, Levante. I speak what? Keep on one today. I speak Agonese. Agar. Y'all tripping. Yeah, man. Gotta stay away from the aftermarket thermostats on aftermarket thermostat on those. Go OEM for only about $10 more. And keep, especially on that 2.4 multi-air, the one that's real hard to get to. It's a couple came in the shop. The lady's like, I just had my thermostat replaced, and she got the same code. One or two things. I need to put a real good thermostat on there, and I need to flash that module so that code won't be so sensitive. But our manager's starting to steer away from that idea. It's like I shouldn't be saying that. Let me stop. But there's a couple of that I'm hearing that it's sensitive. To trigger to light for that code is set too sensitive. So doing the latest update, it will desensitize that a little bit. The old 2.4 before the Tiger multi-air from the Sebring. Yes, 2.4 was also in the Sundance and the Shadows. And yes, and that was a World engine. No, that was a 2-liter was the World engine. Was easy to work on. Those were fairly easy, really. Yes, that was Mitsubishi engine. No issues there, but valve cover gasket. You must be talking about the 3-liter. Yeah, and some of the smoking, they were smoking a lot. They was burning oil past the valve stem oil seal. I still got my tool where we would bang up the guide. The guide would fall, the seal would fall off, the car would start burning oil. So the recall, they gave us a tool, look like this. We take the head off, go under the head, okay, let me take that out. We take the tool, go under the head, hammer the guide back up to where the level is supposed to be. Then we would take a tool and cut a ring around the guide. And then we would put a snap ring in that groove so that guide cannot fall again. Yes, that was gravy. That was money then, boy. Big time money. Then they made the stupid 2.5. Yes, the 2.5 was an MMC engine too. I had one in my Cirrus, Chrysler Cirrus. Yes, I used to own a Cirrus with one. Okay. Now the old 2.2 and the 2.5 are still in the postal trucks and going strong. But that's yes, the Cirrus, the Sebring Cirrus 2.5 was junk. Now, Keith, I don't know if you remember, they had a lot of ignition problem. Secondary ignition, the coils, we was replacing coils on those left and right. You were floored and nothing. Okay, the spark was just breaking down. So yes, made plenty of money off of those. Levante, I know for my 2018 Honda Accord Sports 1.5 manual, there's the fatal flaw is the oil dilution problem in the cold on short trip. But I don't ever worry because I drive the car a lot. Oh, so you don't have problems with uh driving short distance in a cold environment, I guess is what you're saying. But well, I'm still questioning why y'all give it the name Fatal Flaw. That sounds so sound like it was just pure, just fatal. It's a fatal flaw. Okay. All right, I am going through these quite a bit, quite fast too. For cooling leak equal, baby. Nah, Keith. Keith, you didn't watch that video. Keith, I'm sure you done saw every tool out there known to man. They just stick air pressure up to it. It forces air through the cooling system, and wherever the leaks are, it finds it. That's no more than a pressure tester, but except it uses air. Okay, I just made a big deal out of it for video purposes. I like to gain content that way. Not me. Keith said not him. I hate when people, who is this? I hate when people start the video with them in front of the camera, blah, blah, blah. 10 minutes later, they start to work. Are you talking about me? Because I do that. Who's this? Edgar Bravo. Are you talking about me? Not me, right? You talking about Eric Odom, right? You talking about Eric and Eric the car guy and Scotty Kilmore and Dart Hemi them all. Dart talk a lot. Dart, you ain't gonna never see Dart, so you ain't gotta worry about seeing his face for the first 5 minutes. He never show up, but he will talk you to death. You talking about those guys? Thank you, Edgar. Appreciate it. New Level Auto, what up? That's why I kept my videos to around 5 minutes. That's what's up, Keith. I did too, Keith. Up until I got monetized. Then I found out, you have control over your ads with 8 to 10 minute videos. So I'm gonna get you at least 8. Might be right on. I got away on my software editing software. It might be 801, but I'm getting that 8 minute mark. I haven't did a 3 minute video in 2 years. But when I first started, I was chasing quantity, a lot of videos. So I would touch on a lot of subjects in 3 to 4 minutes, sometimes 2. I had a video out there with 1 minute. It's up to 30,000 views. So once I got monetized and I saw where the bulk of my revenue stream come on, I just, not just to be rambling, guys, but I just found more interesting topics to talk about that will take 8 to 10 minutes. Okay, and so I didn't do it solely for ad revenue and things like that, but it helps. But yeah, I just try to keep the conversation interesting the whole 8 minutes. All right, and I try to change up. I try to juke you, man, so you won't get bored. I'm not gonna let you get bored. Watching my videos, I'm gonna do something. I might just take off running. You gotta pay attention, man. I'm gonna get you some quality material. All right. So didn't want to be one of those guys. That's what's up, Keith. Destiny Martin. Yo, what up, bro? What up, bro? What's your most ridiculous customer concern or issues on that car? Man, I'll be here all day. Destiny Martinez. That's a lot of them, man. What's your most ridiculous customer concern? It'd be some of the pettiest things, man. Now I've seen people want to get rid of their cars just because they keep having flat tires. Those are no more than people that are just really tired of the car and they looking for any excuse to get out of them. Or they might complain about the dumbest stuff just so they can get to that 3 bring your car in threshold of lemon law. Okay, yes, people still try little stunts like that. I'm tired of this car. I keep having a problem. I want my money back. Ma'am, you just bought the car. I know, but they said 3 times I complain and y'all still don't fix it. I can get a lemon law and get my money back. But ma'am, there's nothing wrong with the car. Yes, it is. So it could go. I'll be here all day, man, talking about that. But thanks for tuning in. Man. If you ever go on your own, you'll want to know the tricks. JT, Tesla, you can get supercharging back by rewriting the line or so in their firmware after they disable it on you. Whoa, I did not know that. Okay, I'm not sure anybody knew that. But good point, Dart, man. That's what's up, man. A Hemi that ticks, impossible. No, Keith, not that kind of tick. Keith, not the bad. See, with the Hemi, there are good ticks and there are bad ticks. Okay, the bad ticks are the internal ticking, the rocker arm or the lifters and the camshaft. We just had a little exhaust tip. What's weird, Keith? The prices can range the same. Those 2 sides that I did cost just as much. Now I didn't need big dollar parts, but it's a lot of labor doing a camshaft lifter job, and it's a lot of labor doing both sides exhaust manifold studs. So I guess it can cost you either way it go. But yes, Keith, it wasn't that kind of tick, man. It was the easy tick. Mine isn't ticking yet, but it's an '06. You ain't gonna have no ticking problem then. Who that? Dark man. Not this kind of ticking problem. '06 was definitely better than anything in 2000. Yes, yes, it was. I compared the rocker arms on a couple of models. Levante GoPro. What's up with the GoPro? You got one? You getting one? What's up, man? I'm gonna give me one, I think, so I can use both of my hands when I film. Dash cam. That's what I was trying to say earlier. Yes, dash cam. So I'm gonna have my phone on the mirror pointing to the traffic. And you know what, guys? That's how a lot of those people get random crashes for video footage. They got a 24-hour dash cam that just run all the time, and it just loop records, so you never have to change anything. So if something happened, you have it on film. But I will be speaking to you guys, and I'm gonna put it in the form of a video. All right. Yes, dash cam was what I was trying to say. I really like my '06 Charger. That's what's up, man. You got a good one, man. Hang on to it. Dart Hemi, he is out of Massachusetts. Tesla is blocking his car from quick charging. The government needs to take over charging technology and make it common. Dart, are you implying the government need to get involved in the industry, in anything for that matter? Are you implying it's the government job to, what do you say? The government needs to take over charging technology and make it common. He's out of Tesla. Whoa. Tesla is blocking his cars from quick charging. Oh, I think I'm missing something. Are you saying he have the technology and they know how to do it, but they won't let him do it? I'm missing something. But interesting. Dart Hemi always coming up with this interesting. Dart found out how to fully disable the ESP2. Let us know, Dart Hemi. Dart man. But look at this, guys. An hour and 36 minutes. All right, I'm winding down. Get the charging away from Tesla, and someone else needs to take it over. Yeah, I don't know if the government, some independent contractor, that might be just as bad, but I don't know. Good point. Keith, scan tool is about 119, and you'll get full. Okay, yeah, we talking about that tool situation. That's what's up, Keith. I have way too many scans. You have way too many scan tools? Good Lord. All I got is two. My DRB and this stupid thing. This pocket. Keep it in my pocket. All right. That's what's up, Keith. I have a 69 Dart Western Sport Special 318 built in LA. I had a 95 Neon. I'm driving an 0657 Charger RT now with 90K. You have no miles on it. Dart, man. That's what's up, man. Keith, what up? Good scan tool equal as close to factory tool as possible. Yes, that way you can venture off into modules you have no business into. Okay, be careful playing around in those modules and you hit the wrong button. Levante, I know cars. I'm planning to be a designer for FCA. My man, that is what's up, man. That is what's up. It's not FCA though. Get that straight. It's Stellantis. Oh, Stellantis. I still ain't been able to pronounce that right, but you know what I'm trying to say. All right, I'm going through this fast, guys, because I'm winding up. My Altair can read all the computers on my '06 Charger. I beg to differ, dog, man. It's not that I'm saying you lying. It's that I'm saying, how is that possible? Okay, Altair, do you know how many modules on the '06 Charger? There's a TIPM. There's I can go on and on and on. There's the modules everywhere on the '06. But if your Altair can do that, man, that's what's up. I didn't think there was such a tool. 2000 and up, Levante talking about. Good. Fix that design of the ugly Gladiator. Man, back up off the Gladiator, man. We had one in the shop today that was getting PDI. So the one thing you can't say about the Gladiator, it is a piece of junk. The only time we see Gladiators is when they coming in fresh off the truck getting PDI. In other words, they smack brand new. In other words, they not breaking. So say what you will. It may be an ugly vehicle, but it's a damn reliable one. That's for sure. Same here. Altair is way to go next to dealer scan too. You guys know more than I do. I have no idea what y'all talking about. All right, carburetor. What is Edgar talking about? I must have lost track somewhere. Thanks for your info on the 3.6 printer star. I like the way you think. Jeff Pope, Thanks for tuning in, man. I got a sense you about to leave, so give me a thumbs up before you go because I am also about to leave. All right, I'm wrapping up these few last little questions. I must be way behind because I got a long list at the bottom. I spent too much time rambling. I won't do that again, guys. I'm waiting here for him to get to the .7. No, so we already done that. See, I'm behind. This is how behind I am. Keith been waiting on me to talk about the .7. All right, my hotel was over $800, worth every penny. That's what's up, Pete. Yep. No, I'm just 20 years old that likes cars and is planning to be a car designer. Man, you at that right age to get into it. All right. Make sure when you design them, please keep the mechanic in mind so we can get to stuff. When you design your first car, make sure we can get to the freaking alternator, okay? I'm tired of losing skin. That's how I got burnt right there, guys. Losing skin because I had problems gaining access to the alternator. Levante, design us some cars we can work on, man. All right. The best level Altair is about $3,200. I don't have the money for that, but would be nice. That's what's up, Dark Man. All right, all cars break and all boats. Okay, best Altair is the Ultra, and it says, whoa, 5K. Ooh, y'all out of my range. That guy, go to Toyota because they need a designer. Are you talking to Levante? Any of them, man. You're going to make some big money wherever you choose to go. That's for sure. Okay, still can't justify that price. All right. Y'all talking to each other. Why am I pulling this up? Yeah, well, little one. The class. Okay, I'm just going to go through these. Got to take care of the DRB. Yes, Keith, that's worth highlighting. Dude, that's why I hardly ever loan mine out. DRB new was $12,000. Damn, used one 20 years later in great condition. Whoa, they can keep that one. JT late, but made it. Well, Easy does it in the house. Easy does touchdown. I am 1 hour and 41 minutes into this, and Easy just showing up. Shame on you, Easy. Appreciate you jumping on board, my man. I'm winding down. Had to brick. I hate to sound lame, but I have no idea what brick mean. Okay, the Colt Vista. Damn, y'all talking about? Yes, I remember the Colt Vista. Yes, I worked on a few of those. Vision was the LH. Yes, the LH car. That's right. It's Stellantis. Bring Peugeot to North America. Mythical. What's up, man? Stellantis. Okay, I've never been able to pronounce that right. They had an now 1.7 Omni. I remember the Omni a long time ago, but I remember it. Okay. Pentastar coolant leak, where to look besides oil coolant. That's the first place to look. Watch that video, man. I did a video on coolant leaks. Coolant leak can come from anywhere. You're saying 3.6, but you ain't saying what vehicle. That means you need to properly diagnose it, my friend. I will put the coolant system under pressure and start looking, okay? Under pressure, wherever the weakest point in the coolant system, that should be where your leak is at. Good luck, Jeff Pope. I hope you find it and get it fixed as soon as possible. I have to run through these fairly quick, guys, but thanks, Jeff, for jumping on board. Mitsubishi designed the Hyundai engine and got the rights to sell the Hyundai Excel with their name on it. I didn't know that, Dark Man. Good point. All right, Peugeot, no PSA brand will come to North America. The president said that he's only planning to improve the FCA brand here. Yes! That is some good news, Levante. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. All right? Because he can fix any car. If he can't, he calls. Easy does it. That's what's up. Easy. Diag is easy. Customer not so much. Yep. Wait for it. What's this Dark talking about? But did you ever drive a Lancer? Yes, a Shadow. I mentioned that. See, you can tell I mentioned that before I saw your comment, Dark. Yes, Shadow and Sundance. I happen to own both models. Love those cars. They're no longer available anymore. The Lancer, yes. Not so much. The Duster. There was a Plymouth Duster out there too, guys. Had a 3-liter in it. Shadow was the best. The Sundance and the Shadow they had a 2.5. Stepdad had a Shadow, a 2.5, and lots of pistons. Yes, I remember those days. Piston slaps. Sister had a 93 Sundance with a 2.5 and no piston slap. It finally ate the head gasket. Wow. That is some memory stuff there. Now, you too easy to steal, though. Yeah, they fairly easy. My shit is too damn long, but I have a ton to cover. I have to cover all the arguments. Dark trying to pick a fight with somebody again, but I didn't. What is this? But I didn't ramble. I had a ton of stuff to cover in my last Hemi video. I'm going to check that out, Dark. I ain't been over there in a minute. I'm headed that way. My first one was bad. No, it wasn't, Dark. It was good. A lemon what is it? I lemon law my 96 Dodge Avenger for the brake rotors. Oh my goodness, man. Dart, shame on you, man. You're a bad person. Worst complaint is a rattle on the O2. That's a bad complaint on any year, make, and model car. I know it's Stellantis. I just thought you like you. All right, guys. Y'all notice I'm flying through there. It reads the motor, the transmission, and one other JT, the RTL. Oh, we talking about that scan too. It reads the engine, the transmission, and some more stuff. Okay, cool. I don't know. So I can't have no choice but to believe y'all. Rashid, what up, Rashid? Hey, JT, would it hurt if I didn't replace the oil pump for cold PLCDD? The Jeep runs fine. It's been fitting. No, it won't hurt because it will hurt from a standpoint of now, do you have a way to monitor physical pressure? I don't know. Some of these cars have gauges up there that would tell you the oil pressure. Okay, if your oil pressure low, then yes, you're hurting your car. But if you just got electrical code on and it's electrical problem, not so much mechanical problem, you should be fine until you get it fixed. But I will not. I can't advise you to keep driving it if your actual oil pressure is low. Yes, you're doing yourself a disservice from that standpoint. No oil consumption, nothing. You're not gonna have oil consumption with a bad oil pump. You will have oil. Your oil pump will have a hard time doing its job if you have a bad oil pump. And its job is to circulate oil, okay? It's the lubrication heartbeat. It's like us, we got a heart in here. A car, the oil pump is almost like the heart of a human being. So you're not gonna burn oil, I mean, with a bad oil pump, but you will, however, starve your valve train of the needed lubrication it needs if your oil pump is bad. All right, I'm going through these quick, guys. There's your problem. Dodge Omni. Oh, I'm at the bottom. Dodge Omni over your old school Mopar. Yes, I'm at the bottom, guys. That's it. We had fun. I appreciate everybody jumping on board. Do this, do that, all that good stuff. Dar Hemming, appreciate you jumping on board, my man. P, all y'all, man. I don't want to leave anybody out, so I ain't gonna call individual. But guys, thanks for jumping on board. I see y'all Sunday, man. We'll chop it up some more Sunday and next Thursday. Okay, I plan on being at All Park Garage next Thursday. Dart, tune in next Thursday. I'm gonna be at All Park Garage. Gonna have they got some interesting stuff over there I want to check out. And I don't care what they say. I'm whipping out my camera. I'm filming anything I want to film. All right. I can whoop everybody over there. I can beat up everybody over there. So I basically can do what I want to do. All right. That's the way it's going down. Dart Man, appreciate you. Dart Hemi, appreciate you. 69 Dart Man, that is. Keith, I appreciate you, man. I know you could be doing a lot of other things. Thanks for jumping on board. Everybody, thanks for jumping on board. I don't want to single anybody. Rashid, get that checked out. Who else? Ron, there's your problem. Appreciate you jumping on board, Ron. Everybody, that's all I got, man. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all on the next video.